Meet Sgt Caro Pendergraft and his famous World War II drum.
I didn't want to join the Army, and I don't think I looked good in a sailor suit. So I walked over and enlisted in the Marine Corps.
Along with his wry sense of humor, he brought with him his special civilian skills.
Well, I had a big band at one time, a 10, 12-piece band, which was good. Well, that's Saturday night broadcast to San Francisco, and then San Francisco would spread it out to wherever they wanted to send it, all over. On this particular evening, the engineer in the corner gave me the go. Well, I started the band in the theme song, and we were playing well. I looked over and I saw him again. He was doing the cut sign on me. He says, they announced you going on, or coming on, and somebody in San Francisco hit the wrong button, and Tommy Dorsey came on it. My band never sounded so good.
After 12 weeks of basic training, crammed into 6 weeks at San Diego, Pendergraft's performing talents were put back to work.
So I was doing MC on the music around San Diego, demonstrating for World War II band music. I would do the announcing and so on, that sort of thing. I would travel with a 19-piece band, because a 19-piece band goes out with every battalion. Ever so often there would be some movie stars or something come from Los Angeles, Hollywood. Rita Hayworth's signature is on that. Nobody else in the entire armies ever did this, where I got 300 names on there now. Well, you know Gene Tooney, who fought Jack Dempsey and beat him? He signed it. Admiral Nimitz signed it.
Those autographs on the drumhead form a diary of Pendergraft's military career, as well as a history of war in the Pacific and of unexplained disappearances.
Now on the drumhead, you will see the black lines around both their names. They never got there. Nobody knows what happened. They just never arrived. There was no rhyme or reason on how they did not arrive at their destinations. They went down. And that was very, very sad. That's why the black signs are around the two names.
Pendergraft tends to downplay his battle experiences.
Well, on Midway, we had our shooting stuff on that, our guns had a 50 millimeter and M1 and 45 Marine knife hung off your belt. It's never left your belt. And then things quieted down after the Japanese run back to Japan. We lost a lot of ships out there ourselves, but half of their fleet was gone. We never got any entertainment out there. Whatever the entertainment, we had to do our own. And USO and those people, they never come around. And I says, well, let's do something on my own. So I worked up a deal, which was agreed to by all the powers that be. The first quiz show in World War II. And then we would get the boys from the Seabees, Navy, and Marine Corps. And we'd have quiz, and they would win prizes at the PX. And that went on the air on the Armed Forces service, Armed Forces Radio. That was broadcast all over. That was the only quiz show in World War II.